It is 9:05, and there is a small list of things, just a small one, that I would like to do before I go to bed tonight. Firstly, I would like to go to bed to get all my energy back. I would like to, get a good solid 8 or 9 hours of sleep so that I feel refreshed, so that I'm not losing sleep each night, and so I can tackle the rest of tonight. That would that would be great, but I would accept a nap. Then there is due a hard practice session drawing and figuring out how to draw humans, because I'm just kind of scribbling. It's good, and I'm not going to stop. But the thought that would usually stop me, this one, is it's not enough. And I know it's not. I'm not going to let it stop me this time. I'm not going to let it kill the drawing streak. But I can't just keep scribbling. I need to do the focused, practiced, the learning, the watching of tutorials and going through the art books I have. That's the progress maker. So I'd love to do a couple hours of that tonight. I'd accept an hour. I want to rant about how much money we spent at Whole Foods today, because god damn, you would think we were buying food for 8 people. And it's so frustrating, but the thing that would take the time is I don't want to rant. I rant too much. I want to extract the value in what I am actually upset about it for. And that's just the privilege and how poorly my grandmother and thusly our family handles money, and just have a discussion about money itself. Take 25 minutes, write all that out, and then re-deliver it a few times to make it good. Maybe make it its own vlog, I'd love to do that before the end of the night. I'd like to write down pages of thoughts about my grandmother and about my sister and about the nature of my family itself, and the relationships that are positive and the relationships that are toxic, and just go all in and create a multi-page thesis. Of course, I need to. And the thing I want to do the most is get down a solid page of my LMU essay, a good 500 words of an important essay. I am making some progress, but it's not enough for me to not have to do the last minute rush, the last minute clutch that causes me so much stress. And I want to say I have such a hard time balancing it. Balancing working without anxiety. Because even though I know anxiety locks me up, I still have this image in my head of it being the only motivator that works, and me needing it because otherwise I don't get anything done. And I actually probably got the same amount done as I would through an anxiety-filled day today, maybe a little bit more, which is great, but it's not enough, and abandoning the anxiety is not the magic key on its own. I need more. I need to sit down and focus for longer periods of time. I did that for a half hour today, and then I did it for 40 minutes, and that was good. That was amazing for me, especially to do it without anxiety. But it's not enough raw writing time. So I'd love to put in, I don't know, 2 more solid hours, and I probably need a good 20-minute break break things up for my shoulder, for my hands, typing and all that. So I want to do that before the end of the night. Edit an amazing vlog, cut out more of the stuff, cut out more of my ums, ahs, hesitations, throw some really cool B-roll over my footage, some music, figure things out, just have a more prepared video in general, spend a good half hour preparing, maybe even coming up with an idea that isn't something like this, but is just a product in itself that isn't all thoughts, because that gets old, but so yeah, spend a half hour right now, probably 45 minutes, half an hour editing. I want to get that done in the next 3 hours before midnight. I don't know if you can see where I'm going with that, but I have to get sleep to keep going, and all that is not possible to do in this one night. I could get upset, but I just believe if I haven't done the work, getting upset at not having the result is the most freaking ridiculous thing, and just the most ridiculous thing in the world. And the work is all the hard stuff. The work is organization. The work is prioritization. The work is sitting myself down, setting a timer, tying myself down to the chair so I don't leave, when focusing. The work is stretching and making sure to keep my body up. The work is breathing and making sure to keep my mind up. The work is a lot. But at least I've got one of the 4 now. And I've discovered this thing. The Buddha board that Tim Hay, a family friend, got me, I've used so much, and it's been so great. And you saw it at the beginning of this video, and there's just this thing where you draw a circle, and it's a symbol called Enzo, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's just a circle, and it's just something that represents just being free, and it's helped keep me sane today. And it's beautiful. It is a beautiful part of a day that has been hectic and down, and a beautiful part of my winter break. So I'm happy.